Nice, guys. I'm just going to speak to that you don't have to pay attention just because I've only just hit record now. So for those who are watching the video, if you're watching now, we've just done downward dog to beast for 10 reps. We've also done 5 alternating world's best stretch. And now they're sitting in 30 seconds either side of just holding there in that long lizard, kind of also opening up their spine. So sorry, I've got to hit record. Nice, keep dropping it in. Cool, guys. And then from there, sit into your squat so we've got it nice and warm when we move to our front squat. Just play around with the squat, to hinge, to stand, to hinge, to squat. And just play around, 10 of those, getting your elbows in, pushing your knees out, getting your chest up, working your squat, working your hinge. And then as you stand up, make sure you've been flexing your hips, and also stand up, extend your hips, so just opening, closing them. Nice, guys. And then from there, guys, just after you've done your 10, just hang down on the floor again. Just finish that child pose, and just to really make sure you're opening up your shoulder, straight arm, and also bend your elbows. Try and open up across that shoulder joint so we get our elbows nice and high for our power cleans and for our front squats or rack squats, depending on what tools we're using. So the working sets, 5 at 50%, 5 at 60 or 65%, and then it's 3 sets of 5 at 75%. So if you've got the ability to change the loads, do that. If not, you've got 3 working sets of, pretty hard intensity. So I know some of you have been working on reps, so you're going to work on your reps there. All right, if you want to warm your wrists up, whatever it needs to be to warm up, what you're going to do, guys, whatever tools you've got. So dumbbells are going to sit on the shoulders, kettlebell is going to be in that kind of front rack, and obviously barbell is going to be on that front rack. So, whatever you need to do, just get your tool of choice. So barbell, start warming up your front rack. Kettlebells, warm up your shoulder rack. Dumbbells, likewise. And if you've got the ability, this is just done fairly easy. What we're going to do is we're just go through power clean warm up. So just from that rack position, just going to go into some quarter squats. So just that receiving position. So whether you've got dumbbells, kettlebells, or a bar, down, quarter, so that catch position, stand up. Just 5 of those, please. So either with one bell, you might do 3 either side. So just practicing your receiving position. Fine, guys. So then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go through this in steps. So from there, high hip position, so hang position. So with the bells, kettlebells, you can have 1 or 2 just between your legs above your knees. You're going to jump and catch, slight forward, stand up. 3 to 5 reps, depending on what weight you've got or how hard things are. I know some of you will be doing single arms, there might be 2 on either side. All right, cool. And then from there, guys, so if you've got kettlebells, these are going to be from the floor. You're going to just kind of stand up like a stiff leg deadlift. If you've got dumbbells, you're going to be from outside your legs to about there. If you've got a barbell, it's going to stay over about 3 times. Then you're going to jump and catch. So 3 kind of first pulls, whatever you've got, whether it's dumbbells or if it's a kettlebell. Just practicing from the floor to above your knees for about 3 reps. And then you can do 3 power cleans. That's passing through that power position, which is the bar brushing your thighs there, bells kind of over and up. Same with dumbbells. Okay, cool. All right, good. So that's just warming up. Look, again, if you need to get into your wrists, into your shoulder joint, tricep over the shoulder, whatever it is, so you can get that up, have your legs are feeling. That's cool. What we're going to do, guys, is just to prime things before we actually do effectively it's 5 sets, 2 work sets and 3 warm-up sets. All I want you to do is from that power position, you're going to go into a jump, catch in that power position. Pause, go again. Do 5 jumps. Not squat jumps. You're hitting that power position kind of on the way up, and then you're going into a quarter squat on the way down. So just, try to jump as high as you can from about the same as a power position. Let's go. Try and pause when you catch, Ivo. So try and catch in your catch position. So when you land your when you land your jump, catch in that quarter squat. Good. Still jump up nice and high. Fire your legs up, jump up high. Good. Cool. All right, good. Just warming up your feet. And effectively the same mechanics of what your joints are going to go through, ankle, knee, and hip. All right. How we all? We all good? All good to put that 50 on. So this will be the first set. So it'll only be 2 minutes. It'll be every 2 minutes for the first couple. Then it'll be 2.5. All right. Yeah, we all good. That's thumbs up, I think. All right. So 50%. So get those weights on. All right, give me the thumbs up, Alicia, and well, I've always started anyway, but Alicia and Nick, when you're ready, just let me know so I'll start the clock. I'll move you back over here because I can't see. I'm squinting. There we go. That's better. I can see all your beautiful techniques. All right, we're good, Nick? Yeah, Alicia, good? All right, so yeah, set 1, guys. So take this as your first set. So it should be 5 at 50%. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, good. Really catch that receiving position. Just want you to practice that. You're staying over, your torso stays horizontal for as long as possible, then it jumps up vertically. And catch. All practice that small catch. Nice, Ivo. Yeah, good work, mate. And Ivo, remember from the floor as well. Yeah, man. What you're doing was perfectly right for what we'd normally do for a kettlebell swing or clean, but remember, I want to try and get it to mimic the bar. Yeah, man. Good. Nice, guys. Cool. All right, cool. Got about 75 seconds left. So, Ivo, that was your first in terms of your reps. So, you're gonna add a little bit more reps on this next one, somewhere in between what you've just done and your work sets. Nick and Alicia, obviously this is going to be, your 60%, because both of you have that ability to put about 60% on the bar. How'd you all get through all the sessions last week? Alicia, I missed you on the gymnastics session again. Don't think I've seen you on one. Just an observation.
I haven't been doing them.
All right, guys, it's about 20 seconds for that second set. So remember, get yourself nice and tight. So engage your lats at the start. You're staying over, so you're trying to keep your torso over the bar as long as you can. And when you're jumping, you're trying to move your feet. All the good things. Let's go. Set 2. Nice, guys. Nice, Ivo. Really good. Nice, Ivo. Nice, Nick. Good. Good work, buddy. Yeah, man. Nice long pull. Good. Naroski, they don't have to be touch and go. Nothing wrong with yours. They're absolutely fine, but they don't have to be.
I don't know why I prefer touch and go.
Yeah, resetting can be a bit of a problem. Sometimes. That's the pros and cons. The touch and go means there's more work, obviously, when you're lowering the bar back to the floor. Really good, guys. All right. So this coming up is the first of the working sets. We're going to go in about 40 seconds. This will be your first working set. All right. And then we're going to have 2.5 minutes between each of the 3 working sets. So the next 2 rests will be 2.5 minutes each. So, you'll be doing them on 2.5 minutes. So this is the set that you did, or this load or reps is what you did 2 of last week and 1 of the week before. You're doing 3 of them today. So effectively just accumulating a set at a high load. Done the same number of sets. All right, when you're ready, guys, let's go. Let's go. Nice, Ivo. Yeah, that little jump, Ivo. If you can move your feet a little bit, that'd be cool too. Yeah, man, good. So really try to generate power. Pushing your feet hard into the floor. Nice, Nick. Nice, Alicia. Good. Nice, guys. Nice, Nick. Nice and tight from the floor again. Good work, buddy. Nice, Ivo. Nice, Nick. Good. Good, boys. Well done. All right, cool. That's set 1. Set 1. We've still got 90 seconds. Take your time. Take your seat if you need it. Whatever you need to do, just breathe. Enjoy this fine weather while it's still here. I went, well, it's not really cold water yet, but I went pond swimming again on Sunday and I hadn't been for a month. When I went a month ago, the water was like 22 degrees. The only slot I could book in, still booked in now, was 7 a.m. So yeah, a month ago it was lighter in the sky and the water was warm. It's now darker and the water's 17. So that jump going from 21, 22 to 17, I felt it, man. It'd be interesting to see. It's going to get colder every week. Like, 15 and below is when it starts getting cold again. So we'll see what happens.
It was like
all right,
less than 10 today, or at least this morning.
It's what?
It was like 10, like 8 or 9 this morning.
Okay, that's not bad though for the morning, is it?
I don't know. I mean, it's starting to get cold.
About 20 seconds. Well, no, here at the moment for a couple of weeks, that's been a change. Despite it being warm, like, as opposed to a month ago when it was kind of, didn't get under 15 at night. Now it's under 10 overnight,
Yeah.
All right, 10 seconds. Working set number 2, guys. Okay, yeah, whenever you're ready, let's go. You're all set up, so yeah, whenever you're ready, guys. Nice, Ivo. Good. Yeah, good pull, Naroski. Nice long arms, Nick. Yeah, man, good. Really good, guys. Nice, Nick. Nice, Ivo. Let's go, Nick. Lats. Yeah, man. Nice, guys. Nice, Ivo. All right, cool. Nice, guys. Really good. So 6.9, 6.9. So you got 75 seconds. We've got one more to do. If you need a little bit longer, take a little bit longer. I don't mind. You've got the work done, so, you know, it's about trying to make sure you hit those numbers again, all 5, or 5-0, whatever you're hitting. Yeah, so Alicia, how warm is it still getting during the day there? I've muted you.
Yeah, today only a few degrees higher during the day. It's like it's
Ah,
cold.
okay.
But
So
it should
yeah,
get,
that's the same.
yeah. It'll
No,
warm
so
up again this week though.
Yeah. Well, no, here it's the other way around. Here, yeah, it's been 26 degrees, kind of 23 and 26, kind of for almost for the last 10 days. It's been good. And then, yeah, a couple of days were like 29, 30. But tomorrow or the next day? Then it's like for 10 days, it's down to 17s and 18s. So that's what I mean. I think today, it might be today and tomorrow. It might only be today, the last kind of days of it all. All right, guys. So no rush, but whenever you're ready now, you can get this done from in the next 30 seconds or so. Make a start. Nice long pulls, big extensions at the top. Nice, Alicia. Come on, Nick. Let's go. Lats tight, man. Lats tight. Nice, Ivo. Yeah, good work, mate. Legs. Should feel light on your arms. You get your lats tight. Nice, mate. Good fast elbows. Nice. Good. Really good. Nice, Ivo. Yeah, nice, Ivo. Good man. Good. Ivo, the sky looks really cool there, mate. That angle. Sky behind you, all those clouds look great. Take your time, guys. That bit's over. So well done. What we're going to do, similarly to last week and the week before, we're not going to do two warm-up sets here. Your 3 working sets are going to be at 75 again. So whatever that top end number is, we will do a set before that. So if you want to, set your bars up in your racks, if you're using racks, if you're squatting them in, whatever you're doing, have that ready to go. But we're going to do one set. So you might want to do it at 65% for those the guys who've got the loads. Obviously, your legs are warm, but we just need to take them through a squat. And then what everyone might do is just to warm your squat up is just to do a couple of body weight squats. Ivo, similar thing, man. Like, you're going to have your 3 work sets at those higher reps. So this one you're going to just do, when we start it in about 90 seconds, just do it at less reps, man. You can do 4 sets if you like, but I do a easier set and then 3 hard ones, so you can push your hard ones based on what you did over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, so just make sure, nice, Ivo, hit some body weight squats, whatever you need to do. Guys, we'll go in about 30 seconds. I think you're looking like you're ready, Nick and Alicia. Alicia's throwing in an extra warm-up set. That's cool. Yeah, listen, if you're ready, take a warm-up set now. I think everyone is ready. So let's go. Let's take a warm-up set now. grab your weight, do your first set of 5, whether that's 65%, whether that's whatever it is. Let's go. Let's hit a warm-up set. Front, if yeah. Nice, Alicia. Nice, Nick. Okay, cool. All right, good. All right, we're gonna give that 90 seconds, all right, until we go again. So on about 2 minutes, on about 2:15 it will be, but that's cool. So we've now got the 3 working sets, guys. Okay. And based on the games, it wasn't going to be the case. Next week was a bit of a deload week, right? But based on the games, and so I adjusted some of the programs slightly this week. Obviously, things like today's session's fantastic that there was a front squat. So, you know, that's going to be in the programming. On the gymnastic sessions where we have been working on handstands, there's going to be some handstand holds. So, you know, a lot of it I've kind of made to fit next week, so it'll be a bit of fun. It'll still be the program because a lot of those things, as I said, kind of fit what we've been programming. So I was like stoked when I saw it. Just think, okay, perfect. You can try I was almost going to put them in this week. Then I thought, no, we'll just keep doing what we've been doing, and you can try, you know, your max front squat next week. We'll also, you know, max out a power clean as well. So we'll get those in there.
I done the Dan Diane workout yesterday at 120. It was horrible.
Oof. 15 seconds, guys. Yeah, what was the difference with Diane? It was strict, wasn't it? Oh, you're muted. Can't hear. All right, 5 seconds. First working set, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Work set 1. Nice, guys. As upright as you can. Abs stay nice and tight. Work those quads hard. Nice, Norosky. Nice, Ivo. All right, awesome, guys. Give it about another 2 minutes, all right? So just take your time. Just do what you got to do. You got two more sets like that to do. Still got another minute, guys. So talk to your legs. Tell them that they're, you know, that you love them and that they're going to be good for you and they're going to help you for these next couple of sets. Nice, Ivo. Give them a bit of a slap, a bit of a shake about. So Tia Claire Toomey, her front squat was about 160, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was 313 pounds.
Oh, 313, so 140, about 140, 145.
But she only weighs like 130 pounds.
Well, I was going to say, like, you know, not now, but you know, that's my best ever squat, and that was probably when I weighed 95 kilos.
Yeah.
Front squat.
She's insane.
Yeah, man, she's a beast. How close were the girls to her?
Australia, right?
Hey?
So they make them differently down in Australia.
Yeah, man. All right, guys, get ready. Set 2. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, guys. Abs stay nice and tight. Really feel what your feet are doing. Push the floor away. Stay as upright as you can. You'll tip over a little bit and then try and just get that back. Get that nice upright posture working. Get your knees forward. Everything's working, but your quads are doing a lot. Nick's got a bit of throning going on, lifting in his sunnies. Thought it was retraining then for a second. All right, we've got about just over 90 seconds, so or you can take a little bit longer as well. But that's when I'll give you a shout, and then you can kind of wait. Yeah, not too much longer, but about 30 seconds after that. Yeah, man. Tia Claire Toomey, man, she's the ice queen too. When she's competing, she's so fucking cool, like under pressure and shit.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? If you go and watch like one of the CrossFit documentaries from a few years ago when she got second, I guess was when she was still up and coming.
Well, that was still up and coming. So she was she was rookie of the year that year, and that was her first year. And then so she came second, and then she's come first every year after. Yeah,
so that year she came second. There's a clip in one of the things where they're following her, and they're like, "Oh, you're probably gonna want to delete that because people are like, who is this person? Like, why are you showing her? Like, super self-conscious."
Her mindset wasn't there at all.
Yeah, and then the next year she talks about how she watched that clip of herself and was like, something changed in her like mentality. She was like, "That's not a winner's mentality," and it's like, you just see her become like transform from like timid and to like just a.
Wow.
So it's really cool to see.
And what makes it harder for everyone else is that she's out. Her and Matt Fraser are, training buddies now. So it's like, the two best in the world are fucking hanging out and training together.
By Shane, her husband.
Hey?
They're both coached by Shane, her husband.
Oh, they both are now. Okay. I knew that she was obviously, but I didn't know that he was too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll give it about 20 seconds. This is it. This is the last set of front squats. Bench press is easy after this, so get yourself switched on. All right. 10 seconds. This is it. Okay, 2, 1, let's go. Nice push, Alicia. Good girl. Good. Nice, Nick. Come on, push. Good boy. Yes, guys. Nice, Ivo. Nice, Nick. Let's go, Narowski. Good girl. Nice, Ivo. Good. Well done, people. Take your time now. We'll give it a couple of minutes, but obviously while you're doing that, just you're setting up for your bench press, floor press, whatever you're doing. So just take your time, set up your whatever you got to do, bench, floor, or mats, whatever it is. So T is an example of a good Australian. You've got. Did you see fucking that douchebag Ricky Gerard? Did anyone see that?
Oh yeah, the one that qualified for drugs, and then he like posted about how he would have qualified because he did all the times.
Yeah, exactly. He would have finished 3rd or 4th or something, and even his brother was looking like they're all like to the camera like fuck you, see, fuck you, like they were just embarrassing. It's like dude,
yeah,
you did.
Beyond, I think it was Make Wads Great Again posted, and they're like, if only there was a name for this type of rage.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. That's where I saw it actually. That's good. I'd forgotten that. Yeah, yeah, man. Like, and also, but it's also interesting too. Like in some ways, I do like. He's obviously a knob. He went through rugby league. Like academy level. So, I did that when I was like, 15 to 19, and he kind of went through a similar thing, like obviously a long time after I was there. Even when I was there, you were told, you were given all these talks from whatever the, you know, it wasn't ASADA, which links to WADA back then, but it was the equivalent, right? And even then we were given like booklets of what supplements you could have, what you couldn't, what on the ban list. Now everything's online, man. Like that whole peptide thing where he was like, you know, he was just lying. You know, he was just lying at first, and then he kind of changed. I do though, however, feel sorry for him. You've got Sonny Webster, who obviously cheated, but then the world still loves him because he put out this statement saying, you know, I didn't, you know, I've obviously made a mistake, but you know, I don't believe I did it. You know, I'm going to court. I'm trying to find, you know, it could have been the beef I was having, could have been this, could have been that.
Because he can do all those tricks with a barbell, mate. Everyone's like, ooh.
Dude, he's a fucking, like, you know, he's got busted. Like, he was you know, he actually, you know, cheated, and you know, and you feel for the other British athletes, people like, you know, what's his name, that Jack, I don't know, good British weightlifter. You know, still competes, but doesn't have the profile of Sonny Webster because he fucking balances barbells on his knob or whatever he does. Anyway, that's just, I just thought they were two interesting perspectives. So there's two people who don't obviously, you know, been found out. Ricky Gerard went down like, you know, guns blazing, was like, you know, fuck CrossFit, they're all cheating, yeah, they're all on it. Yeah, it's not just me. He was like, you know, so everyone fucking hated him. And then Sonny Webster was like, you know, obviously his PR team, or at least he had a PR team that did wonders for him. So now he's, you know, making, you know, a good career of, you know, running lectures and seminars in Australia. They're probably hanging out. They're probably on the same drug program. Anyway, all right. We'll do one warm-up set of bench press as well, guys. So Ivo, you're crushing them still? Are you crushing them or doing one arm? Crushing them? Yeah.
Well, what do you reckon? Shall I just do one arm?
Yeah. If it's heavy, that's fine. You should probably get about, you know, try with one arm, man. See what happens. Now, that's up to you. I don't know how heavy it is for your one arm, but maybe try them one arm each. You know?
I'll try.
Here, 4 sets, guys. Take your first set. This is a warm-up set. Again, about probably 65%. Or just under that work set. Oh, Nick, that's almost perfect. That's almost touching your chest, isn't it? So that's almost like a bench press. Let's get him in, Roski. Come on, Ivo. Yeah, that looks right, Ivo. From there, don't know what the other arm looks like, but that looks good, man. Remember, keep your shoulder blades back, Ivo. Even when you kind of got one arm like that, just try to make sure your shoulders blades nice and stable. One arm kettlebell can be a bit tricky because it'll be wobbling around. So just make sure your shoulders feel really stable. Was that all right?
Right arm, yes. Left arm, not really.
Okay. Maybe do left arm first, man. Do your left arm first, and then maybe if you need to, just balance it a little bit with your right hand. Let your right hand kind of assist a little bit, you know? Make it all left, but let the right hand kind of help a little bit.
Maybe instead of doing 8, maybe I should do a bit less.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. The guy is doing 5, so, you know, whatever, you know, yeah, maybe try 5 or 6. And yeah, do left arm first because, you know, you don't necessarily need to do any more than that on your right arm, if that makes sense. All right, we're gonna go in about, we'll give it a minute. We'll give it 45 seconds now. All right, so Nick and Alicia, you're on 75, which is what you did, you know, a couple of last week. You're doing 3 of those now. Going just under 30 seconds. So even though you're on your back, you're keeping your chest up, you're keeping your shoulders back, you're imagining that the weight's almost pushing you into the bench or into the floor is a good way of thinking about it. Get a big breath in, fill up your torso when you're at the top, keep that air in, breathe out as you're pressing out at the top. All right, set yourselves up, guys. We're going 5 seconds. Whenever you're ready, let's go. Work set number 1. Nice, Roski. Good work. On you guys. All right, so there's 2 more at that same intensity. I know. I was recording all my defaming of Ricky Gerard and Sonny Webster is now on the. I don't think I'll be uploading this to YouTube.
Just mute that part.
Yeah. But I found that really interesting kind of almost PR kind of observation from both of them, because that happened at a similar time, and their announcements were very, very different, and therefore were received very differently. And whether that was just their characters or who knows, or just smart people behind them. But Sonny Webster, despite obviously he was hit with a big ban, and then was hit with even an extension on top of that, and he was trying to fight it in different things, and it didn't work. So it was kind of quite clear what I think he was using Ostarine. Ricky Gerard was using a bunch of peptides. So the only difficulty and the grey area with both those things was they're kind of like they're a hybrid steroid, whereas in America, in some of the sports, they've only been banned reasonably recently. So there is that kind of grey area. However, if they're doing the right thing and looking at the lists properly, they should. The time they were taking them, it wasn't like it was a backdated thing. They couldn't do that. The time that they were taking them, they were both guilty of taking the things. Not that they either of those used that argument anyway, but they thought it was okay. All right, let's go. Work set number 2. Push fast, control down, hold your shape, push really fast. Let's go. Big hip thrust, Nick. Whoop. Good boy. Yeah, nice, Noski. Good girl.
Oh, feels heavier this week.
Yeah, look, difficult thing is also cumulative. Like you've already, you power clean in front squat, and they were heavy and harder. Nice, Ivo. Wowzers. Good, guys. There's one more. We'll give it at least another 90 seconds, all right? And that'll be your 2.5 minutes, and then you can take a little bit longer if you need it. And you might need it, Alicia. That was looking, how's that feel?
Not great.
Take stock at the end of each rep. You know what I mean? So get to 4. Think, have I got this? Whatever. Just go through that check at the time. Get stable again at the top of each rep. Set your shoulder blades at the top of each rep. Big breath in, and then punch fast. What might help is if you kind of, particularly arch your upper back, so you kind of, your shoulder blades on the bench, and then your bum's on the bench, but nothing else is on the bench. And if you bring your feet back a little bit, what it does is mean that everything else is your whole torso is really, really stable, so it can't really move anywhere.
Okay.
So just bring your feet back towards your shoulder blades a little bit, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And squeeze your bum hard.
Yeah, last week it felt like I could go up. This week it's just like I can barely do this one.
Dude, it's been 4 weeks of kind of everything's been just just slowly, but everything's ramping up by a set each week. So it's it's decent. All right, so 15 seconds is the 2.5 minute call, but take your time. Take your time. This is the heavier set, than what you did the same time last week. Okay, that's 2.5. Just take your time, guys, and then crack on when you're ready. Yeah, Alicia, now push your feet into the floor there as well. Good. Nice, Ivo. Nice, Alicia. Good. Yeah, easy. Good. One more. Come on. Let's go, Nick. Nice and tight, buddy.
The feet helped a lot.
Yeah, it does, man. Like it kind of, it just gets that. It helps you to create more intra-abdominal pressure. Just like when you squat, when you tighten everything up on the bench, because you don't have much to play with. You can kind of that tight arch in your body just makes all the difference. You can squeeze your shoulder blades better together at the back. You can kind of, it feels like you're not pushing much in the floor, but some of the top people, they're right on their toes, man. Their toes are on the floor, and they're pushing through a little bit. But the idea is that they're creating that big tension through their torso. Cool, guys. That's done. So what we've got is 3 sets of 8 and 8. But if you can do 10 and 10 of those rows, cool. If you can push them a little bit from what you've been doing the previous week. But the idea is to really make sure you're having that pause at the top, and that you're getting that your shoulder blade's the thing that's moving. So your shoulder blade's moving all the way back. All right. I'm going to turn the camera just so. Actually, I'm going to move my stand back. So remember, guys, forming that tripod and you're squeezing. So ideally, you're not just doing like a lat thing down here somewhere. You're trying to pull back as well. So that's what you're aiming for. Is everyone ready to go? All right. So let's go. Nice, Nick. Make the arms nice and long at the bottom though. Really lengthen them out. Nice, Ivo. Bend your knees a little bit and get your chest up so get your back nice and flat. Got a spider on my camera. Cool. All right, good. So about just over a minute now. So on 2 minutes, guys. And this is really trying to get that scapular work and all the retractors around your shoulder blade. So a bit of a different feel to what you've just been doing. This is almost trying to get a bit of a pump in your rhomboids, in your lats, in those posterior retracting muscles, so posterior deltoid and stuff. Just trying to squeeze them. About 35 seconds. Bit of postural work. All right, 20 seconds, guys. All right, set yourselves up. So 10 seconds, set 2 of these. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, guys. Yeah, really good. All right, so about 90 seconds. Good. We've got one more of those. I went into Gym Box at Farringdon last week. Got to pick up just some stuff that we still had in our cage. It was dead, man. Like I was there at kind of 6:30 in the morning when we used to run classes, but it was kind of it's crazy.
Is that because they're not letting people in at full capacity, or?
No, not at all. It was dead because it was dead. Like it was dead because people aren't back in town. Like they've got all kind of protocol and stuff in place. They've done amazingly well with that. Like that long platform's all marked out. All the areas kind of have X's on them in between the front. Like on each bit of pull-up bar, there's like an X on the floor underneath it, or like a little sign. So it's they're catering for people to be in spaces, but
No one's turning up, basically.
Sorry, mate. You were in there as well, weren't you? I saw you there last week.
So I'm in there 2 days a week, and I think they allocate 150 slots for lunchtime. And I think every day that I've gone, there's been like 20 people booked in.
Wow.
I had a swim with David, one of the owners, yesterday, and he was saying like they're they don't call them this in the UK, but I guess they're residential gyms. They're more suburban stuff. They've got like Stratford in the Westfield. They've got obviously Elephant and Castle and the Shepherd's Bush Stratford. He goes, they've been busy, but Holborn's not. Kennan Street hasn't even reopened. They're not sure when they'll reopen that. Bank is still dead, and Bank was their club, man. Like that was the Bank and Farringdon were their big ones, So their business plan. If you look at most of their gyms originally it wasn't their business plan, but they were effectively along the central line. They were central. They were like the city and the West End. Just kind of spread along that. So interesting times. All right, last one. Nice, Nick. Stick your bum back, get your chest up, even though you're bent over, man. Nice, Ivo. Squeeze. Yeah, nice, guys. All right, really good. Just give yourself a minute. Get a mat or something if you need it for the floor. We're going to do that hybrid where we're going to be in that dragon, so that kneeling stretch, and we're going to also then work our shoulders, so our lats off that kneeling stretch. So just do what you got to do in terms of packing up, and then I'll jump over here. So take a knee. We'll go right knee down so when I say right and left, everyone's knows what I'm talking about. So right knee's down, left knee is up. All we're going to do first is that dragon, guys. So just posteriorly rotate your hip and push your hip in. So you're dropping, you're trying to get through this rear hip flexor. Drop it in. Not doing anything else with our arms yet. We're just holding the shape. Okay, you're working on your nasal breath. What we're going to do, guys, put your hands on the floor. You're going to come around opposite sides. You're going to put your right hand down on the floor, flex your back knee, grab that with your left hand. So you're grabbing your right ankle with your left hand. Drop that right hip down, turn, and look up. So you're getting your upper back as well. About 4 or 5 really good nasal breaths in and out. Keep pulling your shoulder back. Look up to the sky. Okay, let go of your leg. Stay in that same shape. So your left leg's still in front, right leg's still down. You're now going to take your right arm. I'll just angle around a little bit. Right arm's going to go across your body, so it's almost like a thread the needle. So you get in the back of your right shoulder. You also keep dropping your right hip in, and you get more out of that right hip as well. And get about 3 really good nasal breaths in and out. And then take that right arm up over the back. Grab both your forearm and your upper arm. Squeeze those two bones together across that joint, and then pull across. So you're getting into the tricep and all down, some of your rotator cuff and into your lat as well. You can also turn away, so you're trying to get all that shape through there, moving around. Change sides. Oh, this rubber hurts, man. All right. Nice tall dragon again. Posteriorly rotate your pelvis. Drop that back hip in. So you're feeling in those hip flexors. Just a dude with a massive gold chain cycling along with his radio really loud. Cool, man. All right, hands down.
Sorry, BJ, I gotta go. See you next week. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. And drop that back hip in, turn around, open up your chest. Look up at the sky. Okay, cool. Get up nice and tall. Take the left arm across. About 3 good breaths in out. And then up over the back. Same applies. First of all, try and squeeze those 2 bones together. So you're getting into the tricep. Then once you kind of got into the tricep, then you continue that into the lat, and also into your obliques and all down the side. Try and relax deeper into it, breathing in, breathing out. And done. Nice, guys. Good on ya. We're ready for next week. Some games workouts. So we'll test the power clean as a bonus, but we'll be testing the front squat.
Cheers, Beach.
Yeah.
See you guys. Have a good week.
Yeah.